terms of games 1 and 4, perfection.
What do you think has been the big thing for them? As far as compared to like the rest of the league, like their hard point just seems to be lights out. What's clicked for them early?
I mean, I think just sort of their roles, the teamwork, everything just kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
It's like the opposite of Thieves right now.
Yeah, it just makes sense. They're all on the same page. Yeah. Plus, you have just had, I don't know, this ascendancy of this guy. Ghosty, a 3-0 start. It just feels like, and then you remember Neptune, how good Surge were at hardpoint last year. This is going to be a fantastic hardpoint team all year long.
No, it's hard not to be rooting for your Ghosty, your Envoy, based on getting dropped and seeing these guys perform. Ghosty's numbers have been outrageous, especially the, well, and everything. I was gonna say, especially the respawn.
Right, that's what you kind of talk about, just the Omni movement back, get forth, throwing a shoulder, baiting out some shots, beautifully done by Envoy. Now he's collecting time. Neptune was getting aggressive through Solar. Well, I mean, you have this setup. It's now, when do you want to push through? Envoy's going to find the M15 on the ground. He's going to find the double. Then watch that number 3 Sib. Yeah, he's going to start to flip those spawns. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody on the same page. Find the last guy. That's going to be Exnid.
The info's there, though. I thought you set Envoy up to continue that streak, but it's a nice double from Exnid. He's the only presence on that side of the map, but he's going to be split between them now. Due to Neptune, due to the rest of his teams being on the other side, does he realize one was spawning behind him? I kind of doubt it. He's gonna read it. He's gonna win the fight. Beautiful there from Exnid.
Yeah, I think maybe with his teammates spawning on opposite side, right? He knows he's just like, all right, I'm going to get pressure. They're gonna hunt me down. But, well, the spawns may not matter. Neptune's gonna find 2, immediate flood through the top window. Goes GentleMates, but instead of Exit, it's Kismet this time. All 4. This is what Falcons needed here.
There, not a ton of time remaining in the hard point, but still 20 or so seconds you're gonna earn. And if you can keep them spawning in the back, all the more power to you.
This is exactly what you want. Yeah, GentleMates very disciplined right there. They fight from the hill. They don't block the spawn. You want them spawning back right. They're going to have to trek across for this P4. And this P4 has been a money hill since the change here on exposure. And that's going to be all 4 dead. Envoy on 5 in a row. Already has the Hellstorm. And well, this is what we mean, on the same page, but that player does spawn up. Celdium gets an interesting one. It looks like Neptune knows it's possible, but he loses the gunfight. Clean start to this P4.
Envoy's already earned a streak, and he's going to keep on streaking. He won a 4 or 5 earlier, up to 6 in a row there. 11 and 5 start out of him, and Neptune is doing it with him. Shots are on point, double from Mr. Neptune. 15 and 8 out of him as he continues to hunt out towards mid. He's got the help there with Ghosty. Nice damage arranging. What? No hesitation. I'm going to fly. Best of luck. Not able to get back to full HP and able to apply the pressure. It just seems like the next trade is always there right now for Paris.
And again, it's like they're pushing
split-second decisions, but they make it look kind of easy, right, when they're playing together. It's been beautiful, and well, that's why they're up massively right now. Up over 100 points. That lead continues to build right back into the hard point behind the streak. Neptune continues to shoot straight as a laser, front, back, to the side, everything getting locked down by Neptune right now.
Yeah, I would just say, like, yeah, hardpoint can feel chaotic in the moment when, I don't know, someone's going off on the other team, someone's popping 2 or 3 pieces. That's just, none of that is happening. Last week, 2 close hardpoints did Falcons have. I mean, you should argue Paris probably should have lost to Cloud9 with that map number 1. Josie's got another Hellstorm, so you got multiple streaks to work with. But I think the last match for Paris was just a bit of a wake-up call. We're back to the league after the break, get the adrenaline flowing a little bit, and that's exactly what it did.
It wasn't like you could say. I mean, they barely won that map 1. Yes, the map 2 and 3 were close, but they blew them out 4 and 5. Yeah. Like, yes, it was a 5-game series, and he is leading everybody by a significant margin. 23 from Neptune. We saw the talent on display. It was exciting to have him back in the league last year and the difference maker he was for that Surge team. Now, what a weapon he is for Paris GentleMates. Ghosty he gassed them up so much. He was surprised nobody else was really going after him, some of the top squads. Couldn't be happier to have him on the squad, and Mr. McLeod putting in damage, 26 and 13.
I mean, we're about to be done on the 7th hill of the map.
Yeah, no, this is a slaughter.
This is the 7th hill of the map. Neptune 5 more in a row. His life continues. Can Falcons get in? Well, they also lost rotation. I don't think they're going to get in either. Sibs pushed this out. Sibs 8 and 16. He took this map off. I don't even blame him.
He's like, good shit, boys.
Yeah, we're frying. You guys are the best. We're the best.
Wow. A slaughter still is Cell. We're having this kind of one-on-one on the other side, but it looks like Neptune is going to sneak through, and he's just got. He is going to get caught. Cell, Spidey senses tingling. He's going to pick it up and find the kill, and there's the first blood.
And I thought Bomb was starting to go down, but they're going to hop off of that. Maybe just do the info that MC has. Or maybe Nade just thrown through the middle, so they don't want to get caught. So actually, he's going to hop off of it. Now going to restart that. Everybody in a group on up now. Ghosty taking some damage. Telema finds his second on Envoy. Just backs up to his team, plays inside art. Beautiful stuff from him. He could be on for an ace, but I think a stun or a nade, it connects. Pred's got his back.
Cell 2, Pred 2, but Cell calls round early on. Gets the Paris gentlemen. Boys, we showed Sib as being one of their difference makers in search and destroy. Ghosty already tagged up in a little bit of trouble. Sib's going to get dropped immediately with pressure up through mid-map, trying to trade out his Envoy, but maybe a dead slide or just great shots. He's not able to get out of harm's way. Numbers quickly for Falcons, and it's down to just Neptune. Great stuff out of Falcons thus far.
I mean, just dominate middle of the map, right? And bomb happens to be there, so it's going to be that much tougher for Neptune. M15 in hand, but as soon as you see one, all three going to fly at you. Don't want to give any free kills away. Pred almost gets caught, but just gets behind the rock, and here we go. Falcons gonna soar, they're gonna fly on through, try to catch Neptune. 40 seconds, not a lot of bullets in that main weapon either.
Yeah, buys himself enough time though to get the reload away, but good luck with this. Xnid, lasers, nice shots there to close out the round. And this is that map I think we haven't seen a ton of. For an opener, and his guy is not missing right now. Envoy is gonna get one at the same time, well, right before. He'll technically be credited with the first blood, but Sib just making sure he doesn't give the angle to Cell here. He's gonna, well, he does give it to Cell. He challenges to get one and gets traded out instantly. So Cell now up to 3 straight. 2 versus 2. Pred's POV here.
I say you'd have a big one-on-one the opposite side of the map, but I think he just spotted Neptune. So he almost was getting caught. Pred was just trying to hit a long route, or a late flank. Well, now they have so much info, so pretty soon Cell should have to turn around here. Just that's what he would think, but maybe just gonna go for this bomb plant. I mean, they've pretty much cleared everything, I guess, outside of basketball. Yeah, just peeking it now. What is this timing like? Well, he's going to spot him.
Spotsman stays up. Pred now inching forward. He's able to catch one. Damage into the second. Neptune will get the kill. 1 versus 1. Just under 20 to go. Cell not planting. Hunting for the kill. Nice little jump peek. Takes some damage, though. Great clutch there from Neptune.
Right, now you have this A bomb side open. You have laundry control due to Envoy. So Falcons going to have to retake 3 versus 4.
Planner will get out clean. Ghosty stun, trying to get away. He's got help to work with here. Pred's got the snipe out. We'll see if he can get set up to hit an angle here.
Yeah, it's just none of the angles are really
not ideal.
Yeah, where they're playing from. They're playing double laundry and then close rock. I mean, the one player is really Neptune, but he's all the way back driveway. So it's not like you're playing around ring for the sniper to hit, but it may not matter. Pred's gonna hit one. But the big thing is the time. The Falcons, they have to go. And it does not matter. Just takes a little bit too long there, and don't find the kills.
Yeah, in a lot of situations, having a snipe is great in search and destroy. There, not the best. Yeah, with the setup you have from GentleMates, it's the fact that time is against you. I mean, they get a clean plant down. You're down a man already. Not ideal part to have snipe.
Yeah, if you have like a ring set up there, or maybe you can sort of jump over top laundry or jump
water route in round 1. Didn't turn into anything for him. Will it this time? Yes, it will. There's a blood for him. He's got a lot of company here. Can he get out of this with his life, or can he find a second kill?
Well, he's going to keep going. He goes on through. He almost gets his second one. You had some shots in over the top from Envoy. But yeah, almost made a play out of that. At least gives his teammates the info. Look at Sib and Yoshi's position. They pretty much have them trapped in.
Yeah, that's a tough gunfight for Xnid. For Sib with a car heady. Beautiful shots from Sib. I think Xnid, he was frustrated. He's like, yeah, I'm not winning that fight.
No.
He's even hold that angle. Like, that's going to be a tough one.
I mean, plus you drop bombs, so 30 seconds. So split here, and you gotta take the gunfight again. And because bombs there, Sib's just gonna hold it.
Yep, he's gonna hold it. And well, Sib is one of those guys that's probably not gonna lose that gunfight from that position. He's on 4 in a row now, 5 and 3. Beautiful stuff out of him. Honestly, feels like his first kind of pick. Things have turned around for this gentleman.
Well, again, Paris just so fast through the middle, so you actually don't chow it. You at least go 1 for 1 though. So you pretty much give up kitchen control if you are Falcons, but that may be a problem.
Sib wins another one-on-one. He's on 6 straight now. Working the plant. Earning himself a streak. Cell gonna get caught. Now all on Pred. 1 versus 2. Otherwise, this is 4 straight rounds for Paris, and the wheels have come off for Falcons. They can't stop this momentum unless Pred walks away with something clever here.
One more bullet there. One more bullet. Sib just gets away. He has the smoke. Put some more shots into Josie, but with time, it's just going to be so difficult to do now. And there we go. Sib's going to win another gunfight. Is on Bob. That's Xnid. It's not going to connect at first, but the big missile will hit one.
Okay, so Pred is gone. Another blood over to Paris. And they're just going to plant quickly off of that. And Selim is giving them a chance. Takes out Ghosty. That's one where you just probably don't want to drop if you're Ghosty. Just wait to take a post plant.
Yeah, just wait for your teammates to get to you.
Yeah.
But maybe he just gets ripped. You never know.
Well, it's Cell. Probably did. I'm just speaking in hypotheticals. Hypothetically, you'd love to not get caught there. Yeah, play the 4v3 retake, or not even take a gunfight to get 3 retake, but Cell is just picking them apart. After the missile hit, it has been all Cell. Sib can't find the angle. Last up is Neptune. The Falcons really needed a round. They need to turn the tides, and well, you survive a streak.
Yeah, it's massive.
We spotlighted Sib and Cell, and while they've both been putting on a show, we didn't see it from Cell's POV, but I'm going to go ahead and guess he was lacing the competition. Looked like in the laundry, but probably able to back out of that and stay up. Sib hits a snipe. That would have been a real great. He's a psycho. He's a psychopath. Okay.
4 HP, huh?
Yeah. No, he is a psychopath.
That's your ex-teammate.
Dude, I love it though. What was it? Was it the case on term of the kickoff? That was like a massive round, and he just sprinted out mid on like.
He's still doing it. This guy's playing a pub right now.
He's a nut job. Yeah, he like hit market, right?
Yeah.
On Scar just with a sniper. We're like, all right, just slid out. Kismet checks it, doesn't realize he's there. He might be able to get the kill after the plant though. Ghosty able to snap back and get it. What an insane sequence of timings there. 2 versus 2 now. 35 in the post plant.
Here we go. Pred starting to work inside a ring. I mean, they have the info. They know their laundry side. But it's about winning the gunfights now. Great shots again from Ghosty, but Envoy's the one who's going to get picked. 1 versus 2, 20 seconds to go. He's going to find the first, but
pressure and space for Falcons. Pretty passive out of Paris for now.
And well, Selim doesn't see any pool side, so he says, hey, kids, come plant this bomb. So B bomb side is open. Gonna trust this guy, trust the info, nothing inside a pool. So another 4 versus 4. The one player on an island is Exton. This is a tough scenario because you can get double chowed, but you can also just get left on an island, right? Your teammates could be in a 3 versus 4, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
so Exton, yeah, he needs his teammates to find enough kills, and well, they're going to do just that. Now he can get involved.
He's not even going to be needed, I don't think. Or will he? He's finally getting involved in the action. Sib, though, last up. The team ices it up for him near the side. Yeah, they tried to cut it up through mid. Falcons. Take him out of the...
Just who picks up on this? You're going to have, what, Ghosty inside a Zig. Doesn't look like he gets spotted, though, or spots them. They're going to have no idea.
Sib is dead to rights. Sib has no idea. Ghosty's going to lose his fight. What a change of pace from the Falcons. They'll cut them apart. All on Envoy and Neptune, not a clutch up. Neptune gets spotted mid. If he walks away with a wondrous double there, he did one more bullet. It was 4 HP. But now Envoy, 20 seconds to go. Likely gonna need to get a kill or 2. There's the first. Pops for the second. Double chowed and drop. Falcons bring it back. They give up 4 straight, then they win. Look to move that out to 3-0. The opening gunfights, you know how crucial they can be in a map 3 regardless of mode. And while it is all Paris early, but that's a big one from Kismet to at least stop BMP for a moment. Will that delay be enough? It's enough to get your teammates off spawn, and Neptune, he needs to walk away with something there. He doesn't. He gets a kill or 2. Maybe you push it forward. But honestly, I think that's Kiz. Kiz's pick is probably everything from a timing standpoint to delay an opening score.
Yeah, it looks like someone also pre-stunned Neptune. Just to know that he's already that far forward into that B hut, because if he has a chance to get a kill or 2, yeah, it's probably already 1-0. So
I didn't realize that hit, so yeah, that's a big difference too.
I mean, the fact that he's able to get that, well, it still may not matter. Just right off a spawn, you're going to get a bunch of kills, 5 in a row as a squad, 1-0 Paris on the board.
Yeah, I feel like Neptune died a second ago. He's already getting kills.
It feels like you're just wasting minute after minute trying to score A. Yeah, and you kind of ruin your good side. So Paris heads up play. Now, the big thing is the reset here. Is that going to happen, or can they get to it before it does reset?
They do. That's a big scoop. No reset. Back out towards top. You got a 2-on-2 here for the score. Big gunfight's going down. Envoy able to get 2. Scoop it, but can he actually get through to the score? Not going to happen. It's actually Sib's nade that's going to catch him. President nade over the top, maybe to give him a little bit of help. Line up. I think he gets 2 basically for free. He's going to drop, but he's going to be the crucial opening leg to help push this forward. Sib walks away with a triple. Exit counters with 2. The wackiness goes down, and where I thought maybe Paris were going to get a score, the defense holds for Falcons.
Yeah, it's just tough. You have to get across, right?
Yeah,
I mean, leaving that garage area, trying to get by the Jeep. A lot of the times there's a closer spawn towards A as well. So, yeah, just immediately Falcons had that flank. So dealing with this first pressure from Paris, so far so good for them. And now trying to take a roof side. Pred's working up the gut, and here's a scoring chance here for Falcons.
Pred, you need to get that kill. Sib being so annoying, though. Nice little snapback from Pred. Sib still weak on the reach out. And Pred, from frustration to a double. Beautiful out of him, and there's the score.
You had enough bodies in the area to deal with that, and well, now they have EMP control. Now it's just a question of where do you want to go, and it seems like they're pressuring both sides. Paris, though, starting to rotate over towards A.
And what Falcons couldn't find in the map 1 at all, I mean, granted, very different modes. Any freedom, any openings, like they were just kind of manhandled, and the entire pace of the game was dictated by Paris. Here, they found their openings, and that's been crucial for players like Pred. I mean, he's 12-7 on 5 in a row. To me, that says you've had some semblance of control at times, because that's giving him freedom.
And they played great defense, because I mean that's where their first score really stemmed from, was a defensive play over towards A. 20 seconds, still pressure onto Paris, and well, Exton's the last guy here. He knows the last player is mid-cut, so he's gonna go for this. Problem is, he gets in somehow. The little hop, a slide in from Exton, and they are up.
I thought he died before he got through, but he gets in. That was insane. Heads up play from Xnid.
I thought there's no way.
No, me either.
John's quick. He's on the point now. He's on the point now. He's still close right. Nice. Just keep playing, Dante.
There's 2 there, bro. Outer and behind the tree.
I'm pitching their top first. Okay, outer wrapping. Yeah, I'm going
Outer
right.
and behind the tree.
Yo, whip ball, hit one.
Window late.
Hit him once with ball.
Go right with it.
What's he, Trev? I'm going to make cut. I'm going to make cut. Already through lockers. He's on point. Nice. Good job. Yo, Kismet, one shot.
Two more
cut. Two blitzing it. You got to live. You got to live.
Top window cell. Top window cell.
They'll have drop in a second. I rope. I have interchill.
I'm waiting.
I didn't get the pinch.
I got naded. I have a trophy there. And I got naded.
I'm needing it. Crossing that ball. Go short. Reach short. And short and 2 by ball. Nice. Last in lockers and ball. Are you? Right, it's in lockers. With ball in lockers. I just 1D. Yo, in lockers. That. Nice. On the heady.
I got him.
Excellent. Nice. I needed it.
Dojo.
Nice. 3 guys. Come on.
I want server quick.
I'm pitching mid. I'm wrap mid. I'm getting your dojo. Yo, mid cut. That.
Weak on A. 2 on A.
They've been able to deal with it.
And the big problem
do it for 50 more seconds.
Yeah, the big problem is when like you start to find clean kills, you're not spawning up with nades, right? They're attacking you again with tacks, with nades, and that's when things really fall out apart. But there are some trades, so those players will come up. But we really haven't seen this in a match like this.
No.
I mean, this is straight defense.
This is the full-on turtle special. This is gonna be one of the last opportunities really for Paris to break this. I mean, they probably haven't dealt with this. But good job by Kismet just finding openings while he knows some of their players are coming back off a spawn. The comms are on point. The teamwork is there. Falcons are holding. And I don't know how much of this we're going to see, but they said back lobby, we're going to lock it down and hold EMP. They might have got blown out in the map 1, but the defense stepped up in the map 3. Seconds away from a respawn victory here.
Here we go.
Got a couple died.
Here we go.
Can they get a touch on it? Trying to get across. They aren't able to get a touch. Falcons turtle it up defensively. And get Xnid. Sib will get 2, but the rest of the team ripped off the board. So it'll be early time to Falcons. And you got to think, this is one where just to the Falcons roster, the way they want to play, it should suit their style.
Well, and it's just as basic as it gets, right? So, like, you don't have to go on these long rotations. Where do you want to play from? Everybody should really know. This is like Call of Duty 101 when it comes to Blackheart.
It certainly is. Paris put on the back foot early. They'll try to fight back in. Xnid still finding kills with opening nades. He's on a tear here early, but watching Kismet for now to see what damage he can get through. Finding all the kills again and spawning out. Is Paris looking for an opening angle? That's Pred that's trying to get him behind enemy lines again and just be a thorn in the...
He's good. We're good. So here's the first break attempt for Paris. Well, they're doing a pretty darn good job.
From the hard point, Sybil get the kill on the cross. They've only really got this lockdown from one side, so the pressure is going to be here quickly from Falcons. You can see number 4, I think in Ghosty, just worried about that Pred play, worried about that pinch opportunity and shutting it down. His teammate's going to win on one side. Ghosty, will he pick it up? Well, what do you know? It's Pred who's going to find it.
1-on-1.
Down to a 1-versus-1, and Pred's going to take it, continuing to make the plays right now for Falcons.
Yeah, well, even if they don't get these kills, you want to get out of here. You see, though, well, it's similar to map 1. It's Paris making a heads-up play. They're already across the map. So you had a chance there for Falcons if they find kills and rotate to trap them on the left side of the map, Paris.
You got to think this Paris team, one that can lock down a few hard points in a row at some point. We'll see if maybe this will be their little bit of swing. Lovely shots there. Clean Chris to the head for Neptune. All the other time there's Team Nade going to be unfortunate. They had a couple of those in the last map, trying to avoid more here. But Neptune, the difference maker, gets 3, buys them time for the route from Sib, and you get a moment to breathe.
Yeah, well, first 30 seconds here have been clean outside of, that Team Nade. You're gonna go at this one. You're gonna go at this one more time if you are Falcons. Ghosty though staying alive as a teammate stunned up, just flying off the walls. Beautifully done. See where those spawns come in. Kismet's gonna play safe to just try to block the other side of the map. And now here you go. This is what you want to do if you are Falcons.
Pin them in the back and also get time. Sure. It looks like Paris will come off and get some kills at a big clutch moment. To get the final 10, they'll be able to push out.
For plays to develop. So Paris, they just right off a spawn, be able to hunt down a couple of players. So they're in the hill. But Kismet played safe, waited for his teammates. But it's just been Neptune and whatever he wants to do.
How many times is he going to do this?
Plus his teammates have spawn. He's going for the players off of it, getting the cuts, doing it all.
You might be down 50 if it's not for Neptune.
Might be.
Like honestly, he has had a couple of triples in moments where everybody drops. And even if he doesn't get a hard carry of sorts in the map 1, he's doing it. But like Sib's right there with him, man. I mean, Sib leading in time, Sib leading in kills. He's right there. You know what a great flex he can be. He can do it with both weapons. When that guy's in flow state, he is disgusting. Maybe an opportunity now to push back against this lead. Falcons back into the point. It's Neptune though, finding entries. Try and get them forward. It's going to set up an opening for Envoy, and right in go Paris.
Hey, you at least split like most of this time if you are Falcon, so you're going to send us back to spawning them at old and rotating. So it's just tough to, I don't know, not get caught on a map like this. But they're close.
I mean, listen, Ghosty he's been putting up numbers I don't think you could just do all year. They've been insane. They have. He's had like a 1-4 or something. It's unbelievable. This has been like probably his most human series so far. Is it something about this particular matchup, the maps? Is it like the AR do on the other side?
I mean, I don't know. Map 1, he had like a 2. So I just think it's, hard point. It feels like he's fine. But I went
to the sub and hand. We'll see what damage he can do. Teammate on one side, him on the other. Ghosty finally gonna get in. Once again, Paris enjoying some time. And it's like, yes, Falcons have been right there, but hard point by hard point, second by second, it's just the lead increases by 10. The lead increases by 10. Paris starting to pull away a little bit, and this is one of those big moments where Falcons need to fight back. Let's go to listen in with Falcons.
Let's get me. Dubs flank. Dubs flank is getting me. Go front. He's Dubs flanking Dubs. One more Dubs maybe. Back left.
I'm in here.
Nothing. One more.
Wait. Watch out.
Nice, let's go.
Short.
Nice, one back. I have back left. Here. I'll take that.
Nice.
I hit the back left out. Square.
I dubs.
Nothing in the back, guys. All square. To the right. I'm blocking.
He's Arnie.
Front.
They're
gonna go around. Watch Wayland. Yeah, dub. Watch Wayland. He's in back. What the fuck? One shot. Give me short. Yeah, help full back. She get closer. P1.
On the front.
P1. I need it front.
I died. One front.
P1. Ready? 3, 2, 1, chop. He was in P1. Don't die. I'm short. Let's bang this shit, kids.
Dubs in.
I need him. Back left.
Back up.
I need back left, kids. We ghosty on front. Ghosty dice.
Nice, GG.
I'm fine.
No, but yes, it was Neptune with 3. Almost with all 4. Locks it down, and that might be the game.
Dude, he is insane. We're not done yet. They can't win it here, but dude, I feel like he has won them 100 of their points just with the plays he has made, the triples he has walked away with. Insane individual ability. 20 away from the dub now. We get into the mayhem back in mid-map as we head into our third set of rotations. I think it was a double for Neptune again. He's on 5 straight. Will finally be dropped.
Oh boy.
Envoy, does he find an opening? He does find an opening. The movement there, the gunny not for the second. Paris just have to keep this messy. Don't allow Falcons to find any clean time. And closes out to push to a map 5. But for now, Falcons holding.
Yeah, they're locking it down. I mean, Exton's on 4 in a row. You know, the comms are going crazy. 5 in a row. It feels like this is when they start to get going. The pressure is on. Pred and Exit are firing, yelling in the
Lead change, been waiting for it. There it is. Falcons go out in front, brushing off the map one beatdown, looking to take 2, 3, 4. It's a last-ditch effort now for Paris to try and break in, but it's all on Exted. It's all on the Falcons, nearing a double-digit streak and holding it down. Cannot win it at this point, but they're there on rotation as well, looking like that iced up late.
I mean, Exit 9 in a row, hitting double digits on the streak. 3 more seconds, but that's who. It's Neptune. There is a contest. Ghosty trying to play his life. Pred fires, gets the double, and there we go. Falcons. It looked like we were going to a game number 5.
Is knowing that you're the enabler. Tonight, it looked like you enabled both Pred and Exnid to fry on Blackheart.
Yes, sir. I mean, listen, those guys are beasts. I mean, I get to play with them every day, so I love it. And I think I've done a good job, like, in these past couple matches that we've been winning. I've kind of found my footing as a role player and like in this team, and I think it's starting to show. And I mean, dude, shout out my teammates. Those guys are freaking, they're amazing, dude.
Yeah, Kismet, first of all, that was an excellent win, dude. A staple win for you guys. And you've been on championship teams before. So how does this team where you currently stand compare to some of these championship teams that you have been on?
I mean, you could just tell, like, I mean, we have 3 world champions on the team with Clayster with 3 rings. So, I mean, we know how to win. And Exnid is new, and I think he's just been a sponge. I said it in another interview before. He's just sponging everything that we were saying to him, and I think he's really listening this year, which is good. I just think that this team has a lot of grit. I mean, you saw it in that match. I mean, I heard you guys talking about before I went on, but, like, Neptune was popping some crazy takeover to, like, keep that map even close. And, like, we're just gritty. We know how to win, and we know our win conditions, and I think we are a force to be reckoned with. So,
would you say that's probably your biggest strength as a team right now? Because as we were talking about it, I think my biggest thing for you guys is when I watch you get these wins, it's not easy to be like, okay, how does this go the other way? It's not easy to point out your weaknesses and what to exploit. Would you say your grit is probably your strength right now as Riyadh Falcons?
I mean, yeah, that, and also, like, I think, like, without saying too much, I mean, I think that we put a lot of effort in and, like, excelling in the parts that we think that aren't our best. So, like, S&D was abysmal in the first 2 matches, and we looked at it and was like, okay, let's get better at this. And I think that across the board, from the players to the coaches and everything, like, we're actually putting that stuff to the, you know, what we're learning to the, you know, in the matches, and it's showing. So I think grit, but also, like, we're actually taking the process seriously.
Yeah, Kismet, also talking about the overload. You guys held the overload in spawn for like 10 minutes. I have not seen that so far in Black Ops 7.
Said something in this building.
Was that a spur of the moment thing? What happened?
I mean, no, we've practiced it a couple times in scrims, and every time we do it, they tell us we're awful for doing it, and it's just so funny. But, like, it's risky, but it's something that we've tried to perfect on, like, you know, the small tendencies of, like, spawns. I don't know, XYZ. We don't want to say too much, but it's risky, but it's something that we practice. And we said, AG like called it at 2 minutes, and I was like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Let's do it." I was like, "All right, let's do it. Screw it, let's go." And it worked out.
In 54 seconds, you guys set the league record for keep away so far in the new game mode Overload. Does anyone else beat your record, do you think, here in Black Ops 7?
I mean, now that we've showed it on stream, for sure, I'm sure some team is gonna try it. So there's a potential, but we've held that ball for a long time. So
yeah,
Bulldog, it's great to see you winning. It's great to see you smiling after a terrible last season. You get a victory over your former squad in the GentleMates, but there's still some haters out there who said you guys are incapable of winning major number 1. So if you could, this is for my social media people, just stare down that camera, say a little something to the folks who don't think Riyadh can win major 1.
Listen, we can win. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You talk trash to me, I turn into a different beast. Gotaga, my boy, I appreciate you, but je suis le Bulldog. You know, I had to come and, you know, I had to win this one. So GG's, man. You know, let's keep it going.
I'm with you. I think y'all can win the event, man. That was excellent. Congrats on the win.
Hey, like, share, retweet it all. That is Kismet. You can catch him down in Texas in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Later, guys.
Awesome stuff here from Kismet.